Hi everyone, my name is Gabriel. Welcome to Gabriel on Tech. Today we'll be going through how to make your own AI image generator completely free and private. We'll be installing Stable Diffusion Automatic 1111 on your Windows PC. We assume you have at least NVIDIA graphics card with at least 4GB VRAM. It's still possible to run even with an old graphics card with just 2GB VRAM. Okay, now let's go to the browser. Okay, first let's search for Stable Diffusion Automatic 1111. Okay, the first link should be correct. Stable Diffusion Web UI GitHub. Right click, open link in tab. We go to the new tab. So the actual link is github.com/automatic1111/Stable Diffusion Web UI. Don't worry, I will put this link in the description. So at this page, we'll scroll down until we come to this section called Automatic Installation on Windows. So here we see that we need to install two things. One is Python 3.10.6, the other is Git. So let's right click on Python 3.10.6, open link in new tab, right click Git, open link in new tab. We go to the Python tab. So you see we're going to be installing Python 3.10.6, this specific version. Okay, we scroll down, then we look for Windows installer 64-bit, which should be the recommended one. We click on the link to download it, and next we go to the Git page. We can either click on this link, click here to download the latest 2.4 7.1 and 64-bit version of Git for Windows, or we can click on this 64-bit, this link called 64-bit Git for Windows setup. To be honest, I've already clicked on both of the links already, and I've downloaded both files. So let's go to the download folder. Okay, so at its downloads folders, we can see the files that we have downloaded, the Python file and the Git file. First, let's double click on the Python file. Double click. Okay, make sure that the add Python 3.10 to path link is checkbox is checked, and then you click on install now. Okay, so you see that setup was successful, so you click close. Next, we install Git by double clicking on this Git setup file, and you click next. You just leave it as default, click next, leave it as default, click next, next some more, next, leave it as the default option and just click next, some more, next, install. Okay, so Git has finished install. We can click finish. Okay, now we go to C drive. At C drive we can right click on empty space, then select new folder. We can create a folder. Let's call it maybe Stable Diffusion, and press enter. Then we go in. Okay, now we click on the URL or location text field, then we delete whatever is there, then type cmd, then press enter. This will open a command prompt in that folder, C drive Stable Diffusion. Now we go back to the web browser. We go back to the GitHub for Automatic 1111 Stable Diffusion Web UI. Go back to the section Automatic Installation on Windows. So now we copy this git clone command, git clone https://github.com automatic 1111 Stable Diffusion Web UI.git. Right click, copy. Then we go back to the command prompt. Okay, so right click on the command prompt. We should paste the git clone command, git clone https://github.com automatic 1111 Stable Diffusion Web UI. yeah, I'll also put this link in this command in the description. Now just press enter. Okay, so this will clone the Git repository. So finished already. We can see that it created a folder called Stable Diffusion Web UI. So let's go into this Stable Diffusion Web UI folder. Okay, so the one we want to look at is the Web UI user. So there's two Web UI -user file. One the type is Windows batch file, the other type is shell script. So the one we want to edit is the Web UI -user, which the type is Windows batch file. So we right click on this and we select edit. It should open the Web UI -user file in Notepad. Okay, next we go to command line _arguments, this line. So at the equal sign, make sure you press one space and put -exformers. Okay, this should make the Stable Diffusion work more efficiently and supposedly faster. Okay, moving on, for those people with graphics card with low VRAM, like 4 gig to 6 gig VRAM only, put another space, you put -mat VRAM, as in medium VRAM. If you have very little VRAM, maybe only 2 gig VRAM, then instead of using mat VRAM, you change it to low VRAM. Okay, so you can try without using this --mat VRAM or --low VRAM for now. If your Stable Diffusion application doesn't work, then you can try add them. Similarly, theoretically you might not need to have -exformers also, but for now I'm going to leave -exformers there. So now I'm going to select file, save. Okay, now we close the file. Okay, before we start the Stable Diffusion application, we're gonna download a model, a checkpoint model. So one of the best places to do this is civitai.com. I'll give you the link in the video description, so don't worry about that. So at civitai.com, you can select the models tab, and then we go to filters. By default, I think it's either month or year. So if you want to see the highest rated model for all time, you select all time. Okay, so some good models you can use is, let's say, Dream Shaper or Realistic Vision or Cyber Realistic. But for now, I think we'll use Dream Shaper. So we click on this. You can see it's a checkpoint model, SD1 for Stable Diffusion 1. Actually, it's the base model as given here is Stable Diffusion SD 1.5, means Stable Diffusion 1.5. So you can see there's one file here. It's 1.99 gig. So we click download here to download the file. Some files, some models may not allow you to download them directly unless you have actually signed in. So if that's the case, they'll tell you so. If you need to sign in, normally you can just use your Google account or other account to sign in. Okay, so you just click download to download it. To be honest, I already downloaded the file. Okay, so let's go to the download folder, downloads folder here. So I downloaded the file. The file is dreamshaper_8.savetensor. So I'm gonna cut this. Okay, let's go to C drive, Stable Diffusion Web UI. Okay, we're going to look for models, look for Stable Diffusion. So it says put Stable Diffusion checkpoints here. Basically, the checkpoints are the models. So we right click and paste to paste that file in this case the Dream Shaper checkpoint model into there. Okay, now that we've done this, let's go back to the root folder of the Stable Diffusion, in this case Stable Diffusion -UI, Web UI. Then we double click on Web UI -user. Make sure it's the Windows batch file, the type is Windows batch file, not the other one which says JavaScript. So we double click on it. Oh yeah, the first time you run this, it may take a while. On a slow computer with slow internet, it may take an hour or so maybe. So I'm gonna pause the video for a while. We'll get back and then I'll resume the video when I finish. Okay everyone, so I finished the download and install, the initial download and install for the Stable Diffusion Automatic 1111. So in this, for this particular case, it automatically opened the URL at 127.0.0.1:7860. You can also see this same URL here under launching web UI with arguments. If your web browser doesn't automatically open, then what you can do is open web browser yourself. You can copy this link, you can use the mouse, click and drag here, select it, then right click to copy. Okay, let's pretend this web browser was not open. So now let's open the web browser, a fresh web browser. Yeah, if it wasn't, you didn't open there, then you can open a fresh tab, paste http://127.0.0.1:7860, which should be the default URL used for Stable Diffusion Automatic 1111. Okay, next you should make sure you select the correct Stable Diffusion checkpoint. In this case, we select the Dream Shaper _8 save tensor one, which was the checkpoint model that we downloaded and paste into the appropriate folder. So then we go to the text to image field here. We type in the text describing the picture that we want to make. In this case, let's say we want to make a dog with a hat. Okay, then we click generate. Those with more powerful graphics cards should be able to generate faster. So there you have it. Finally, we're gonna look at how we can update the Automatic 1111. It's very easy to do the update. You go to C drive or whichever drive you install that Stable Diffusion in, go to the Stable Diffusion folder, go to the Stable Diffusion Web UI folder. Okay, then click on the location tab, press backspace to delete everything there, then type cmd, then press enter to open command prompt inside this the root folder of Stable Diffusion Web UI. Then you type git pull. Okay, then press enter. So this command will check for any updates that there may be for this Stable Diffusion Web UI for Automatic 1111. If there are any, okay, let's just press enter first. If there are any, then it will download them. If it's up to date, just say up to date, very up to date. In this case, because we only just downloaded it, so yeah, it just says already up to date. So thank you very much for listening. Hope you enjoy creating your new images. Have a good day. Bye.